Alrighty, Sharp Customs. Look, we're outside today. It's gorgeous. It's Friday. And as you can see, I had to show you this. We've got the front molded. We've got the from the front to the back of the roof piece on. We did show you us doing the front. Takes a long time. We got the back. We've got the tunnel cover. We've got the tailgate. I put blocks of wood. As you can see, I laminated them to the front mold and to the back mold. So we can basically, this will work for two things. It will work for this procedure. You know, we can lay it on its side to gel it, glass it, and we can roll it over to do the other side. So like a little mini rotisserie, and we'll use it once these molds are done, prepped, ready to do a part. We'll be able to work on the rotisserie or the spit, whatever you want to call it, when we have to work the insides of the molds. We'll be able to just, you know, flip it. I can raise it up on my sticks here. So we'll be able to work the inside. Of course, this won't be there like that. This is just the framework for the plug. But yeah, today's video, I think what we'll do, I've been brushing most of the gel coat onto these parts, and if the camera wants to come in close, I want to show something that was happening. We were getting what they call wrinkling or gatoring, and that was a cause that I found out. I looked all over YouTube, couldn't find anybody to explain it. I'm sure there's some shit out there, but basically it boils down to I'm not letting my gel coat cure quite long enough before I start hitting it with the polyester resin and glass. I'm going to stick a rock under there to hold that right there. I'm going to mix up the gel coat, and we're going to spray this sucker live on camera just for you. I've got everything mixed. I've got my right amount of hardener. Now they say, the experts say, that you're supposed to mix this for exactly 1 minute. Maybe longer. I'm hoping it's not too hot out today. And they say you're not supposed to stir it. You're supposed to pull it up from the bottom. Get it all mixed in there consistently. Me, you know, I bend the rules a bit. I just stir the shit out of it. Scrape it off the sides. See, to me, I measured out that hardener. I've got it at about 1.5% to what I got in here. I got about 5 ounces. I think I hit it with about 12 drops per ounce. A lot of people I watch doing composite work on YouTube, you know, they weigh everything. I don't think it's necessary. I mean, it says right on the can 10 drops per ounce, so you know, if you don't mind sitting there counting out drops forever. We've got the spray gun ready. It's all clean. And oh yeah, by the way, this is not a gel coat gun. It's just a regular spray gun. But I do have the bigger needle and tip in there, which is a 1.8, so it should give me a little better velocity. Pretty sure a gel coat gun is a 2, maybe a 2.2. I think you can get up to a 2.4. Not 100% on that. Just if you look at this stuff and you see how thick it is, you know, you wonder how it even comes through the spray gun. It's pretty thick. But we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna hope it doesn't gel in my gun and make me have to buy a new spray gun. That would not go over very good. I think that's pretty much almost been a minute. You could filter this out. I don't think you'd filter it out with an automotive paint filter. Let's load it up. You'll see when I pour it in the gun how thick it is. Hoping there's no big chunkies in here. And if there is, well, we'll just have to cross our fingers. Look how thick that is. Wow. Wow. It's so thick it sticks to the sides of the cup and doesn't want to come out. I could take the time, probably scrape it out, but you know what they say when you're working with resins, you know, the clock is ticking. Coming out, I almost have to have my fan needle almost down to a complete dot just to get it to come out nice. Let's try this. I see it sputtering. Don't know what's with the sputtering. It is chunky. Not too worried about big chunks like this because, you know, it'll become one. Now getting in there, that's gonna be a hard trick. I think if I do 2 coats on this, I will probably figure out a way to filter this out. This just seems a little I mean, it's going on. I guess as long as I get it on. I guess that's really all that matters. One thing I can say about spraying it, I don't know what my time is. It does go on a little, it's kind of got a rough texture, but it does go on a little quicker than brushing. And the nice thing about doing it outside is the fact that I don't have to smell the crappy stuff. Actually, I guess what I should have said is I don't have to smell it as much. Yeah, it's like there's chunkies being blown out. That looks not bad. I am gonna hit it another coat in about probably 2 hours. I'm gonna flip it over. Hope I got looks like I got enough to do the other side. We'll just roll it over. Look at that. I like that. I like it. Now, they do say, you know, you're on a time frame. I don't know when this stuff's going to kick. I'm going to say what I've been doing. Usually about an hour and a half to 2 hours. But I am out in the heat today. So there is potential for it to kick off a little sooner. I hope not. Gonna lay this back on its side. A little easier for me this way. I will resolve the sputtering. Right at this point I'm kind of committed, so I'm just putting it on. kind of the nice thing about the gel coat. It kind of hangs in place. Kind of cool that way. I have seen other composite builders on YouTube just keep going. 2 coats right away, one right after the other. I don't have enough mixed up. I would rather let it sit and tack up a bit before I go shooting on the second coat. Good thing I looked there because I had missed a spot. Not sure what's left in the gun. It's almost gone. Just trying to get some spots I think might be a little light. Maybe double up on some spots so I don't have to double up on them later. So hard to see. So hard to see. Let's have a look at this side, make sure I didn't miss anything. All looks not right underneath the cab. Little light spot there. Yeah, by the look of it, you could probably go around twice because it hangs really. Well, alrighty. There's our first coat of gel coat. We're on the path to getting the molds ready for this. Of course, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Don't forget, Sharp Customs, like, share, subscribe, comment. It's going to be interesting and exciting when we reveal the molds off of the plug. And I know you'll be there. So, till our next video, later.